この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here for Yu Hakusho episodes 55 and 56. Last week was mostly prep and we talked about it a lot during those episodes, but a lot of transition from the terrible grief of losing a major character into transitioning all of that into motivation and rage and getting us all ready and hyped up for this emotionally fraught conflict between these two groups of people that we've been building up to for dozens and dozens of episodes now. Yeah, so it was a lot of buildup, which means that now we're just gonna fucking get into it, and there's not that much to talk about here and now at the beginning. What we've got is the terrifying Toguro team sending out their explosive Crow, Karasu, while the youngins of the Urameshi squad are sending out Kurama. What we know is that Kurama has been given this thing in a run-in with Suzuki, which will give him the powers of the Eidon box, which previously turned him into Yoko Kurama. However, there may be some side effects to that, and not even Suzuki knows what those side effects might be. So our match is figure out what the fuck Karasu's doing. He seems to be able to explode things by touching them with his hands, which is very, very scary. Deal with the fact that Kurama is genuinely freaked out by this dude a little bit. Like, he's been having these memories and these, like, almost PTSD-esque, like, flashbacks to that moment where Karasu puts his hands on him. He's like, no, 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 that could have exploded me. No, no, no. Other things that I'm interested in, I'd like to know more about the Toguro squad. We got the tiniest little bit of information about, like, what their motivation is to be here, that they were previously fighters who had challenged Toguro and lost, and are being kind of, like, strung along on a leash, given the, like, the future opportunity to maybe get to face Toguro, but they're fighting alongside him, so I don't know how that it doesn't, I don't know. I'd like to know who they are or were before this. If they're just faceless, nameless baddies under the mask, that's fine too. But if there's more to them, then I'm intrigued by it, and I think there's a lot that could be done with there being more to them, and that being maybe like a reflection of the personal struggles of our characters. Like, I don't know if this is going to come into play at all, but if Kurama has, like, some mentality about demons, that Karasu is against, and he destroys him because of that, that would be really cool. Could do something to, like, reinvigorate our understanding of who Kurama is and who he wants to be and all that jazz, and that sounds pretty neat. I could see a dynamic that's, again, sort of like, oh, you're so stupid for giving up your incredible demonic powers to become humanoid, but then, you know, he can switch back and forth and he just murders Karasu, and that would be great. I don't know if we finish Karasu in these next two episodes. I said before that I figure each of these fights is going to take minimum 2 episodes, and probably more. So, geez, I really don't know what's going to be going on here. We are in it. This is the first fight of the thing that we have again been building up to for dozens of episodes. I am excited. I am very excited at this point. We get to see our Explodey boy and our Wolfie boy fight each other. I guess he's a Foxy boy, but that sounds weird, you know? Okay, we'll just leave that be, and let's go ahead and dive on into the first of our 2 episodes for the day. So, I have episode 55 of Yu Hakusho up and ready to go. It is sitting at 0 seconds. There will be 2 versions of this reaction video. You can find a picture-in-picture version with the video up there, linked in the description. Timer-based version will be up on YouTube, and if you want to do a syncy thing, sync up your own copy with the timer-based version, you are welcome to do so. Just get your copy ready, because the beep beep timer to count you down will be coming at you right now. Beautiful. We're in business. I fucked up with my tea. It's not good. I'm gonna stick with water. I got lazy and decided to try to use the old pot when I knew that I needed to brew a new batch. It's gross. Don't do that. Don't be lazy with your tea. Gross. I don't have a pen. I cleaned my room so all my shit's in different places than it's supposed to be. Ooh. At Big Koenma. Oh, that is a very Ikemen Sakyo there. All right, the first fight. I don't know what that says. Good. Hit me with the music. Or that. Very nice. The most awesome loop-de-loop part of the ride. Oh, wow, we're just moving the crowd around. Oh, shit. We got banter. He does have great hair. He's... You are gonna get murdered. Sup? Sweet, we're already in it. Nope. Oh. Right. Right. Oh. That's a problem. For sure. Okay. More than enough to destroy this boy. We'll see, man. We'll see. Well, fucking rules. Just go. Oh, hi, Botan. Still grieving. Oh. Oh, it hurts more. Oh, Ogre's just sitting there like... Gonna go cry in the fucking bathroom again. Oh no. Yeah, emotional intelligence figuring something's wrong. Good shit. Oh, wow. Wow. I didn't expect that we'd still be in this headspace. I really appreciate that we are. I believe it. I believe it. Except for Sakyo. That gets complicated. Wow, finally we hit with the music. I love Karasu's design. Can I just say that? His design is sick. Yeah, both. Yeah. Okay. That's pretty fucking badass. Okay. Certainly. I'm just excited. This is cool. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Yeah, does not seem phased. Where's the thorn part? Ah. Okay. Did did he just full heal? Did You're not hurting him. Whoa! That was an unexpected switch. He can explode them all. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he doesn't have to touch. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-oh. Just seems that way, maybe. Shit. Fuck. Yeah, don't let the condescension get to you. What? No. No. What the fuck is your power, Karasu? Ooh. Ooh. Is he, like, warping? What is he doing? He's gonna explode your fucking... Well, that's the whole bag of tricks. That's the whole bag of tricks. Okay. I'm intrigued. Whoa. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's the same cut. Oh, that is scary. Henshin. Oh, God. I cannot imagine a creepier line. You don't have faith? I have faith. Whoa. We keep seeing this other side of Sakyo, and I ain't a big fan. Henshin. Now we're building to mid-roll. Yep, that's a pretty good, yeah, big looming Karasu. No hope. Great! Henshin. Henshin. Yoko. You gotta do it. There's no choice. You split things that... Oh. He's actually manifesting, like, bombs? In a metaphysical space? I was thinking he was just tearing apart energy. Okay. Sure. Sure. I will just not try to understand. He just manifests bombs. I don't like it. Yo, go. Yo, oh no. I think he's Yoko right now. It's the only thing that makes sense. He's not Yoko yet. Whoa. 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 Okay, here we go. That's what we've been waiting for. Yeah, a hush falls over the crowd. And you better get your horny pants on. I don't know what that means, but Kodo digs Yoko Kurama, so... This is dank. Where do you think, buddy? Come on. Hmm. God, that's fucking cool. Let's go. Still, it's still pretty rough. Still. My man! I'm so glad that Ogre... Oh. Okay. Fairly worthy. So sick. Well, no, we're not. Exactly. I don't like it. Yeah, we're definitely not equals. Oh. A single hair or something? Okay. Pop. We'll see, dude. We'll see. What? God, he's so malicious. I kinda love it. Fucking eyebats. Bybats. He's just flying. He's fully just flying. The quest class? Until they explode. Well, you're about to get a lesson in it, so... He's been setting traps all around, hasn't he? As he's been moving around? Beast. Hello. Hello. That's a spooky plant. Of course. Get the fuck out. Okay, stay right there. That counts as movement. Freeze. Yeah. Jesus, we almost just killed Jury. That is a... Nope. Nope, that's a big vagina. Mm-mm. No, no. I don't think he's afraid, but he should be. God, that's a lot of big vaginas. Karasu's great weakness. Those are strange noises. Okay. Really weird sound effects. Now it's obviously not. Thanks, Koenma. Okay, quest class? Yeah, you legit jinxing it, guys. Jesus. Yoko Kurama does not fuck around. which is a good thing, because neither does Karasu. I love his shadow, so... This is so dope. Yeah, upper hand for now. Probably, but long term. Whoo! Gonna just stop it there. This was really fun. I mean, okay, like 80% of this episode is just two grown men like whispering malicious things to each other. Oh yeah, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna kill you so good. Which is its own mood, and I gotta say, I fucking love it. I love all of it. I really enjoy this episode a lot. It is full of tension and hype and pain and explosions. Standout things in this episode for me are the sound effects, sound design, use of music, and some of the like effects work in the Yoko Kurama transformation. And then into like all the explosions and then the plant stuff and lots of cool effects work. Not as much in terms of like impressive fight choreography or super dynamic camera shots, although there are quite a few. But like just getting us set up for this first fight is dope. Okay, so we're gonna skim through this one relatively quickly. And oh yeah, we have to talk about the 10% of this episode that is Botan is still miserable. Okay. This makes perfect sense, and I just didn't expect it. I thought we had just, like, closed the lid on this for now and put it away, and we're going to be focusing on the fight. And I'm kind of glad that we're not. I'm glad that Botan is still affected by this loss of a character, and especially because she's the one who actually had to take Genkai's spirit up to the spirit world and saw what Toguro had done to her, as expressed in this episode. And that's just... It's rough, but it gives us an emotional touchstone, like an emotional cornerstone, honestly, for how we feel about this fight, and it keeps our like grief and anger in the background. Like literally in the background of the fight is Botan being aggrieved, and I think that's really important. It keeps us in touch with some of our motivations beyond just like cool fights, winning, yeah, explosions, destruction, bad guys get beat downs. It's quite nice. This whole sequence is actually fully heartbreaking to me. I don't know. I feel like there's nothing more heartbreaking than a character or a person, right? Like characters are modeled after people, but having deep and like unsettling and painful emotions and then putting on like a way too brave happy face in order to try to like keep everybody else happy, and everybody feels that it's weird but like they don't want to push about it or anything. Like Keiko feels that this is off once Botan goes full kitty cat smiley face, which is her lying thing, right? Keiko's obviously just like, okay then, Botan, not what I wanted. Feeling weird over here, and it's only really Shirase or Shimizu. Fuck, what's her name? Kuwabara's sister. I'm so bad at her name. Just her name. All the other ones I've got Shizuru. I think Shirase, Shimizu before I think Shizuru. I don't know why. I do this every time that I try to mention her name, and I'm sorry. She does the most wholesome of wholesome things by going and talking to her. And it's like, it's kind of harsh. The first line that she says, I think, is pretty harsh, right?
Oh, hi, Shizuru. You need to snap out of this now.
Yeah, you need to snap out of this now is kind of like balls to the walls harsh a little bit.
She lived a long life.
But then it's just compassionate and good. And it's like, fuck, wow, this is genuinely really touching and is a great moment of friendship and like mature friendship between these people. It's really cool. As a moment of like, hey, loss is real and we're dealing with it. And then back to battle. Geez, that just hurts. And then we get the lines later where, Botan is talking about like, no, I've already had to take one friend of mine to the spirit world. I'm not taking another. I cannot. It will break me. And that's again fully heartbreaking. Just full heartbreak. I don't know how else to describe it to you. It just hurts. And that's sad, but like narratively and thematically, it's really smart and it's really good because it keeps that emotional content in the background for us, and that's great. It's important. Okay, fighting wise and like style wise, I guess I love Karasu's style. It's something about like the feathered cape, because it's meant to be like the tail feathers of a crow, right? But it's more than that. It's the fact that they're like not even, they're like spiky and kind of like messed up a little bit. Like there's never in any scene where we see Karasu, there's never any intent to make him like symmetrically pretty except for the face. And this idea of like a beautiful face inside with a mask, right? In a body that's like kind of fucking horrifying. Karasu has like gorgeous features that we see and beautiful flowing hair and the weird like antenna hair things. But then all of the clothing is like dark and dingy, and every scene that we see Karasu, the clothing is the darkest part of frame. Like we've talked about this with Toguro. I think that actually like you lose something when Toguro and Karasu are in the same region together or in the same frame, because a lot of the intrigue of both characters is that they're almost always the darkest thing on screen. Like the darkest level of black that we get is Karasu's cloak and coat and hair and stuff. And then the same for like Toguro's glasses and some of his shadow sometimes. But then there's this like very effeminate, like ikemen-ish sort of vibe with the like little widow's peak and the curtained hair. So strange. And like he says some lines that are like, I don't actually need to touch you, it's just one of the perks. So there's obviously this sort of creepy sexual like weirdness around Karasu. I don't know how else to describe it. It's just creepy. And you know, he's a character who talks about the intimacy of murderer and victim, which is super twisted, and this idea of like, honestly, it reminds me of like Anne Rice Interview with the Vampire sort of vibes. This is a totally strange place to go with this. Yes, I've read all of the Anne Rice Interview with the Vampire books. That was a while ago. Back to middle school is when I read those. Jesus, I need to go and like journal about that probably, because it's probably had some influence on me. But anyway, there's like the thing in those books is like the act for a vampire of taking a life is like hugely pleasurable, and like they love this feeling of like someone dying. It's super creepy, but they have to like get away from this temptation of killing things, and that's just what Karasu reminds me of. He's kind of a vampire sort of boy, kind of, and he's good at the taunting, lots of taunting. And then we bring in this little technique with the eyes, which gets more and more like crazy over the course of the thing. It's just this like little flickering band of color placed inside his irises. But gosh, it adds a lot of like opposite of fire from the eyes, you know? Like fire in the eyes is like a good thing. His thing is creepiness in the eyes. It's like murder in his gaze, and that's pretty fucking dope. Whole setup for the fight occurs. Got our roses and petals and thorns, and then Karasu can just explode them, and that's bad. The whole like progression of events of this fight was so roller coastery, and I guess Koto does say that a little bit later. She's like, oh no, she says that earlier. She says this is the roller coaster we've been on. Now we get into the wildest loop-de-loop-de part, which is the actual finals fight. Okay, so she's not referring to this. So I will say that this is roller coastery. There's this whole up and down where we're like, oh shit, Kurama's got this. Wind wall of bladed thorn petals, great, perfect. Karasu has to touch them in order to explode them. This is gonna be solid. And then Karasu gets like sliced across the face and just fully heals from it. Just full heals from it. We watch him full heal from the slice on the face place, and that's really bad. Yeah. So they slice in. Yeah, he just gets to explode them. Whipping it around, and it's, yeah, okay. So the roller coaster that I'm talking about is like, Kurama's got this. Oh shit, Kurama's screwed. Oh shit, Kurama's Yoko Kurama, he's got this. Oh shit, Karasu's still keeping, like, holding his own. Just like this back and forth of what's going on, oh god. And that creates a lot of fun tension, and it's really cool. And then there are these scenes where, like, they're just obliterating each other's attacks while standing fully, like, dead-faced, zero expression. So dope. So dope. So sick. Okay. Yeah. And here Karasu goes on the offensive. And we use some cool techniques. So I need to find some cool techniques. Give me a sec. Yeah, there's this shit. Okay, yeah, they use his hair in a really interesting way during these cuts. So we get all these, like, single-shot action cuts where Karasu is, like, lashing out, attacking Kurama. And in almost all of them, we almost get, like, a full wipe via Karasu's, like, massive hair crossing the frame. Like, he crosses over, and there's, like... I noticed this during, but there's, like, all this hair wiping, and it's kind of neat. And just a use of his hair, the way that you would like a cloak or a coat on certain characters to create a bunch of flow and motion, especially in these sequences where they're just backed by speed lines and stuff, and it's like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. We get this shot, and it honestly feels like he's like warping into space. So I asked when we first saw the shot, like, is he like morphing or something? Is there something weird going on? Nope, this is just crazy cool animation. That's neat. Gotta love it. Gotta love it when you get it. And boom, and explodes. And again, this is like that roller coaster shit. Rose whip is out. Explode the rose whip. Fuck. And then there's this moment where we just black out everything but the face. Like, not even the rest of the face, just the lines of like this portion, the like scuba goggle, tan line portion. And he just says creepy shit.
It's a shame that circumstances couldn't have been different for us.
Sure, right, whatever. He says a bunch of villainous lines that are villainously. This one shot with the full to green color swap on his hair. I have no idea why I like this so much, but I wrote down one timestamp in this entire episode, and it was this, because I thought this was super dope. Because, again, so much of what we get from Karasu is, like, the color scheme of Karasu, the all black, and now he's got this, like, greenish-ness to his hair, and then here, again, it's JoJo-style color swapification. I don't know why it exists, but it's cool as hell, and I like it. Yeah, spiky claws, and hair stuff, and glowing eyes, and weird crow cloak thing. Fucking dope. Super cool. And super mean, and super evil, and all that jazz. And very scary. Okay, so let's move along ahead just a little bit to the big explosion that leads into the reveal of Yoko Kurama, because let's be real, that's what we were all always here for. Whoosh. Drop. So cool. And then the explosions. This is a fun swippity swap with the green, red, green, red, green, red. Green, red, gray. It's a fun swippity swap. It doesn't work super well for me. That's our mid-roll. Kurama on the back foot. Karasu reveals more about his technique. It turns out, gosh, I thought that he was going to say something so cool about, like, manipulating energy, and he's just going to be like, yeah, the thing you do is you manipulate things that are already created. I split the bonds between atoms. Get fucked. No, he manifests beasts that are bombs. Okay, yeah, sure, okay, yeah. That's literally just as cool. Totally just as cool as complete control over physics. Nothing weird about that. Okay, so he throws the big bomb. We get a big explosion. It's a pretty cool explosion. I do want to see it again. Yeah, there's like really cool whipping smoke. These two spirals of smoke go around the base of it first, and then like get whipped and spun out around it. It's a really cool thought out explosion. See those spirals that I'm talking about? And then they whoosh around and creates this like orb of energy that's pushing the smoke away from it. Super neat looking. Okay, and that leads into lots of reaction shots of big booms and bad times and oh god, and wait, is that Juri or Kodo? That's Juri, right? No, that's Juri. Okay, I can see the fins on her ears. Cool. Everything's bad. Karasu lands. Obviously, Kurama's dead. We get that line from Botan. It's horrifying. And then, drip, drip. I got impaled by a spiky rose? Nah, sure, it's nothing. It ain't nothing. So, effects animation. This is just, like, literally abstract shit going on for a full, like, 20 seconds. We get so many of the things that I love about the effects animation, and here's where sound design really comes into play. That post-explosion silence. That, like, rumbling quiet that comes after you're in the area of a building be demolished. There's still like echoing of the loud noise going off of like far off places, so there's still like to everything, but the initial impact is gone and everybody can only sit there in stunned silence. And that vibe is goddamn nailed right here. Full explosion. Shock. Beautiful. And that's our setup. Like, that's our emotional point where we're gonna get Yoko Kurama. Fucking sick. Fucking ultra sick. Okay. Flash. Black lightning, which I dig. Crazy cool smoke effects, which I dig. Lots of flashing cool colors. Cool, like, stuff going on in the smoke where you're constantly, like, looking at it like, what is this? Is this gonna become the thing? And then it does. And it's Yoko Kurama, and it's fucking awesome. Just the choice to, like, start, like, I didn't know what this was gonna be. When this starts going, I'm thinking, like, oh, this is gonna be the whole of him again, like, re-emerging from the smoke once more. We're gonna do it, like, cut. The first cut is him emerging from this blue background into white. The second one will be him on this white background emerging into blue. Nope, that's just his hand. It's wreathed in black and white demonic fire with perfectly manicured nails. You gotta tell me who you go to. Seriously, I don't care. And then he's here, and he's just fucking here, and it hurt. That was bad. That was dangerous for sure. But he is here, and he is ready, and you are going to fucking die. And we get some faces like this face,
worthy to fight,
and lines like this line.
To die.
Wow. Okay, he also calls him the Quest class of demons, I think? Okay, so Yoko Kurama says something like, the worthy to fight, worthy to die line, that you're a semi-superior class of demons, but not really that superior, just worthy of fighting and dying. And Karasu just does not pick up on the subtext there and is like, yeah, but we're not equals. And Yoko Kurama's like, that's what I was saying, my friend. You're nothing. You're nothing. Like, you're nothing. You're a newbie. I'm a black belt. You're a yellow belt. Yeah, I'll spar with you for sure, bud. Sure, why not? You're worthy to get the shit kicked out of you and maybe learn a lesson. Let's go. Okay, cool. But there was this thing about, like, quest class demons somewhere.
These little jewels are...
I think I would have to go through the entire episode to find it. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. But we do get this, which is so dank.
What's a boy to do?
What's a boy to do?
Better than to corner an animal like a fox, Karasu.
See, this is what I mean, where we've just got two grown men, like, whispering into microphones, just like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck you up so good, yeah. What's a boy to do? I got you surrounded by my monsters. You're gonna die right now. No, I'm a fox. I'm gonna bite back. It's a little funny if you just see it in that context. But, you know.
See to show our teeth.
Still a pretty cool line when it's followed up by an explosion that looks like this. What is that? It's like a candy cane of pain. And it's just dope. It's just dope as hell. Yeah, and of course it is actually this gigantic monstrous plant creature that he manifested out of a specific kind of plant.
It is several times more lethal and more sensitive when grown under a demon's energy.
I feel like that's just true about all plants, but okay. And then just this casual line to Jury that's just like, hey, don't fucking move. Don't move. Or it'll eat you. Beautiful. A little bit of humor in there. And then we get the toothy vaginas. I don't know what to call them besides toothy vaginas, because... Hello. Like... Hello. And they have the strangest sound effects. But Karasu's cloak is still really cool, so there's that. Look at that shit. It's so cool. It, like, flares out every time he moves and settles in cool ways. It demonstrates his movement so well. It's so dope. Okay. Terrifying toothy vaginas attacking Karasu on the back foot for now, for this moment. Okay, I do think that one of the other characters also says, like, quest class of demons. Unless they said first class, then I just missed it. And that's why I want to check this, because I don't want to be like, quest class demons, when in reality we're setting up, like, a first, second, third, like, a hierarchy situation that hasn't been addressed so far, and I would love to know. Okay. Gotta find that line.
Oh yeah, this one's in the bag.
Also, oh, jeez, I forgot about that line. God damn it, Koenma. See, I was feeling that. I was feeling exactly this feeling. Oh, yeah, this one's in the bag. Until the moment that a character on screen says so. As soon as someone says so, it's just like, no, this is gonna go on a lot longer than that.
Oh yeah, this one's in the bag.
Fuck you, you can't say that.
Who cares? He's part of the whatever you call it class. Yoko's still kick his butt. It's called the quest class.
It is called the quest class. Excellent. Great. I don't know what that means, because we've just introduced it as a concept, and it hasn't been introduced up until this point. Cool. These things are breathing energy beams. It's dope. Karasu is cool also, but definitely on the back foot around this gigantic, monstrous plant creature. And yeah, he whips around and is about to get devoured by a giant toothy vagina. That's how I want to go. That's the worst. It's the worst. It sounds terrible. It's like that movie Teeth. Why do I know that that exists? I know that that exists. Don't Google that. You can probably imagine what it is at this point. Don't Google it. There's a movie called Teeth. Never mind. All right, we're gonna wrap there. Let us take a breaky thingy, do a sinky thingy, and we will be back in a moment for the second part of this battle between Yokokurama and Karasu. I don't know. This is the first of our battles in the final matches. I don't know whether this is going to be the end of Karasu, or if this is like the second episode will be halfway through their battle. I have no clue. So I'm just going to take a break, do a sync, and be back in a second. We'll play it by ear. See you in a moment. Peace. All right, welcome back. We're good to go for episode 56. In the interim, however, I just want to mention some stuff that I didn't look up. I wanted to know who the voice actor for Karasu is. It's Kyle Hebert, who is also motherfucking Gohan in all iterations of Gohan, as well as multiple iterations of Pokemon's Professor Oak, number of characters in One Piece, shitload of background characters in Naruto, as well as Kiba Inuzuka, and like characters in Full Metal. He's been all over the dubbing game for a long fucking time, and has played a kind of a vast array of characters. I was kind of expecting when looking that character up that there would be a lot of like gravelly, like, yeah, I'm an evil guy type of characters, but no, not so much. Just a huge wide range and a talented voice actor. So that's pretty cool to know. And then the episode itself was storyboarded and directed by, but I already forgot. I already forgot. It was one of the ones that we keep seeing that we're like, yep, they're pretty good. Oh yeah, it was Masami Shimoda. This is their second storyboarded episode, and then Shigeru Ueda. No, wait, and then Masami Shimoda on the direction as well. So nothing too fancy there. Cool. Let's watch the next one. We got crazy toothy plant things coming after Karasu. Karasu seems to be in a bad spot right now, on the back foot, we might say. So cool, great. Let's fuck his shit up a little bit more and see Yokokurama do the thing. Question side effects. They have not come into play yet. They may come into play now. If they come into play now, will they once again flip-flop the roller coaster that we're on? Maybe. Who knows? Let's watch the episode and find out. Beep beep timer for episode 56. Let's go. Also, I don't have the right audio track. Whoops. Cool. Beep beep timer. Ah. Hell yeah. I don't think so. It's got an exclamation point. That's all I know. Alright, Bombats. Yeah, you gotta reuse that one. You just gotta. You fully just have to. Do boom 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 boom. Nope. 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 Fair. Fair. So dope. Yep. Gotta reuse that one too. Fully no expression. Jesus, that's awesome. Oh! Oh! Seems like a really bad enemy to have. Wow. That did something for me. I don't know what. This isn't gonna work. The mask is lost. Okay. What's up with... Whoa! Whoa! He's gonna explode the fuck out of that shit. He is gonna fully explode out of that shit. This seems really good, but it's not, is it? I think it is. Do not turn away. Do not turn away. And don't move. We're celebrating way too early, dude. Zero chance. Yeah. Oh, hi. What? This is a very strange time for that to happen. I don't think so. I really don't trust this. I fully don't trust this. Oh god, you're turning away. Hi, Jerry. Until... Yeah, we took off his limiter mask thing, I think. What the fuck? That is some deep black smoke. That is the darkest black that is available. There goes the muffle. Yeah, get out of here, dude. As much as you have to, Jury. This is your job. Oh, shit. Kinda. Okay. What? Hyperglow blonde. And stupid. Something bad. Oh. 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 Of course I am. Like full self-sacrifice, self-destruct play? Oh. But help what? Oh, he's just full crazy. Well. How we doing, Yoko Kurama? If they both get obliterated in an explosion, who wins? Agreed. Fully agreed. No, we're just ringing. Hey, buddy. Good question. He's just fine? He's just fine? He exploded himself. How's he fine? Hello. Not dead yet. Oh, shit. He's back, though. Uh-oh. Yeah, he's unyokoed. Yeah. He just burned through all the power to survive, right? Ooh. Something about the explosions? Oh, that's the side effect. He is stumbling. What a line! What a line. What a set of lines from Karasu. Those were great. Those, I got no problem. I'm sorry to interrupt your train of thought, but shouldn't you be using this time to pray? Excellent. Hi. All right. That seems rough. Oh, God. Sure. Probably not. Just gonna fucking rush him? Let's go! Don't get touched. Wait, he internalized all his explosions. Can he even explode you? Ooh! Alright. Ooh, ho, 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 ho. Did you use a power there? Is that an implant? Oh, he's just gonna pull out the seed? Fuck! I feel that. You have shown off all your techniques in the tournament. I have faith. I have faith. I'm waiting for the fact that you're monologuing to screw you over. What? Oh, jeez. Okay, Yoda Bomb. Yoda Bomb! Alright, Kurama's leg has exploded. Blood. Is there still some plan in play, or do we just lose? Oh, shit. Be afraid of something you can't see. Definitely be afraid. That is a fun technique. I'm waiting for you to step on the death plant or something. Well, I don't like that. Whoa. Blood fuels the death plant, right? So there's like something? Fuck off. Spit a death plant in his eye. There was a plan within a plan. Whoa. Whoa, let's not die right here. Let's... Shit. Okay. Get closer. Come closer. Whoa. Oh, we're gonna use this music? Fully out of nothing. Whoa. Steal his life energy. Ooh. It can. Get fucked. Come on, start getting colorful again. Oh, God. Wow, that's really cool. Wow, that's very Angel's Egg. Strange. That's fucking brutal. Go do spirit CPR. I don't know what the fuck you can do. Photon? He's not dead. Long term. So what's going to happen? Oh, what the? Oh. Nani? Yoko Kurama. Oh. Oh. So you burned away. Oh. So you had a little bit extra in the tank. And you burned 100% of the tanks. There's still a little bit left. Alright, sure, yeah, we'll take that. I'll fully take that. What? Important message? A jury waiting to tell? That sounds weird. art style looks super different. I don't know what it is. It's like, it's super different. There's something different here. Face shape. It's super different. What the fuck? Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Cool episode. Very painful episode. Lots of blood and roughness for Kurama. Just kind of got to say that right off the bat. Yoko Kurama getting his shit kicked in is bad juju. This whole build-up with, you know, Karasu getting caught up in the thing is like, okay, he's gonna explode out of that for sure. But then it actually happens, and God, it is so much scarier than I thought it was gonna be. Like, this is a point in the series where I'm like, no, we're not gonna lose Kurama. But gosh, it had me wondering for a couple of little moments there, just a couple of little instant moments. So, as has happened with a lot of these enemies, once they start, like, really hardcore powering up, a lot of their mystique gets lost. Like, I feel like Karasu with black hair being a scary, like, dodgy, in-the-shadows darkness boy is really fucking terrifying. And I find blonde, like, pretty boy, but full cackling, like, maniacal Karasu laughable. I don't know, like, this is not somebody who I'm terrified of meeting in a dark alley, right? This guy who's, and then, I've got power, right? I'm not that afraid of that. That's kind of on the surface. I can deal. Previous Karasu, when we had those scenes of him, like, just showing up behind Kurama and, like, putting his hands on his neck, fully creepy, fully terrifying, absolute murder monster in a dark alley, gonna kill you just for the fun of it. This guy, he's kind of just like twirling the mustache. He's just like, I'm evil, or zap, boom, and kind of loses something for me. Granted, I mean, it's like he's more powerful, and yes, he's more terrifying in this state, but it's less like visceral for me, you know? I don't really know. I don't know how to express what I'm trying to express. Gosh, they do a good job of really showing us Kurama's shock, and just the, like, sheer power of this whole explosion, super dope. I have to just love that Hiei is fully prepared for it, and is just, like, casually, hands in pockets, zooming back, as everybody else is like, whoa! But Hiei is just chilling, and we get that a little later when they all reappear, and Hiei is just, like, standing casually on a shelf or something, and they're all screwed, and he's just hanging out. Hey! I dodged the whole thing. Gotta love rogues with evasion. Fuck yeah. Oh yeah, we get some cool cuts. No, we get them at 12:40, which I wrote down as 12:40 Flippy Dippy, which is how I know exactly which scene I'm talking. God damn, seriously, sometimes I look back at my notes and I'm just like, what? 12:40 Flippy Dippy, indeed. We will get there in a moment. Again, he just strikes me as a fucking punk. Maybe it's because there's this, like, aesthetic sensibility of a certain breed of Japanese, like punks who have the dyed blonde, the golden blonde hair, right? And the whole, like, hand in pocket thing sort of vibes with that. Maybe it's that. Maybe I just sort of see him as, like, great teacher Onizuka more than I can see him as, like, this scary Karasu guy, you know? But hey, Kurama's back into normal Kurama, and we're fucked. We're deeply screwed at that point. This just gets bad, and the bad just keeps getting worse, and then it gets much better very quickly. That's basically the whole spiel here. Yeah, alright, so where's the line about praying? Okay, yeah, there we go. This sequence of 2 lines is the greatest thing that Karasu says, and I love it.
Forgive me for disturbing your train of thought, but shouldn't you take this time to pray?
It's the delivery, 100%. Shouldn't you take the time to pray? Is so good. It's so juicy because he's hurt, obviously. Like, he's got a little hitch in his step as he's walking over there. I'm sorry. It's just dripping with condescension all the way through, and that is just perfect for this character.
Forgive me for disturbing your train of thought, but shouldn't you take this time to pray?
The way he says pray. Shouldn't and pray are the two words in that sentence that get to me.
Forgive me for disturbing your train of thought, but shouldn't you take this time to pray?
To pray. I don't even... To pray. To pray. It's so... How does... Okay, weird. Anyway, voice acting stuff. Yay.
After all, you are about to meet your creator.
And then, like, the about... and then the laugh is pretty bad, but that's fine. Wow. Super creepy. Dig that part, for sure. I'm going to skip ahead a good bit to the part where, yeah, we get some serious Kurama going in. And he just goes the fuck in. And, you know, this is just badass. It's super neat. And there are a couple of really solid cuts up in here. So, yeah, we're at 12:30. The solid cut that I wrote down as Flippy Dippy comes in 8 seconds. That moment where he, like, gives him a little snippy snip haircut. They drop down, bounce, 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 back and forth. Jump in this cut. This one is Flippy Dippy. I dub the Flippy Dippy as a cut. It's fantastic. This is so unique and fluid and stretchy and interesting. It's not... I would assume it's not Wakabayashi. It doesn't look like Wakabayashi or feel like Wakabayashi to me, but it does feel like that kind of drop out details, go for flow style of animation, like flat color, right? There's no shading in the hair or anything like that. And I recently learned the name for that style, but I don't feel like looking it up, so I'll look it up. Flat motion focused animation, Sakuga, yeah, okay. Kagenashi is the technique. There is a Reddit post. Kagenashi is the technique. It is the shadowless style. And Yuki Hayashi is... Nope, somebody different. I forget who is... Hosoda movies in general have a lot of that stuff. Yes, that's what I was looking for. Okay. It's got that kind of a feel to it, which is cool. And then it's immediately followed up by multiple, I thought they were pretty cool cuts of Koto being really cute, which we're seeing right now. Yeah, she's like solidly animated. Oh, it's the moment when she starts going like, wow, I can't take it anymore, and gets very animated. I love that. I love giving that flair to Koto. It is super important to make her feel like a living part of this world. Another cool fluid shot with a lot of taunting from Karasu. And this whole sequence as well is really neat. Just the way his hair is flowing continuously through this as he casually dodges things and like does full spins in the course of like 2 frames. It's just super cool while taunting Kurama the entire way through.
I think you finally lost your mind. If you come any closer, you are a dead man.
Jesus. Okay, so big pow, big boom, very cool little moment, blast Karasu back, and of course go for our trick, implant the death tree seed inside him, and he pulls it the fuck out, and we're screwed. Okay, the rest of the episode makes a lot of sense. He gets surrounded by bombs, he gets put on way the back foot, and backed completely off into a corner as he was before. And then we get really visceral and bloody in a way that this show does not with its main characters so far. So, stakes raised. Like, large chunks of Kurama's flesh explodified off of him, and his pristine jacket and clothing is soaked in blood and gore. He is full dying here, and there's no hope. Wow, what a way for this roller coaster to swing, right? Just the visual language of it is really genuinely doing its best to be horrifying. And then we get this moment of like pure rage and like you gotta get back up from Botan, which is just huge. More taunting from Karasu, some moments of hope from Kurama, like I've got one last chance. And then he fucking explodes him again. A whole bunch more. Straight to the stomach, multiple other places all over this boy. And he is fully, like, large chunks of his body all over explodified out of existence. Gosh, I don't feel like we've had any injuries anywhere near this bad to any of our core characters ever. So this is new territory. And then some people touch Kodo, and I'm not okay with that. Just gonna leave that be. And this is super dope. I mean, let's be real. The whole system of color work, the manifestation of these plants literally out of the aura that's like burbling around Kurama is so sick. And then the plants themselves are so horrifying and creepy, like blah 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 blah. I don't like it. And death. Lots of really cool color work over the course of this sequence, which is cool because it's like we talk about Shinbo for color work a lot, but this is super obviously not Shinbo's style of color work. It's its own cool thing. And there's also like severe, like serious use of color to designate like practical things within the sequence. There's this red shock. The blue-gray that is Kurama and the plant is like, he's dead. This red shock leading into this fade out into vampire white and the fallback, which is really pretty. And then just this frame is like identical to a really powerfully, it's the scene that I used as the screenshot that I used as the thumbnail for my Angel's Egg review video. It just looks a lot like it. It's with the flowing hair. It's kind of crazy. And we did it. We fucking won. And we're still not allowed to feel emotionally victorious because we think Kurama might be dead at this point. Obviously he's not, but until he actually twitches and starts to gain his color back, we don't really have a logical way for that to be an occurrence. And we still kind of don't, but the way that I'm going to interpret it, and this could be wrong, I just choose to interpret it this way at this point, and you can let me know if I'm wrong, is that every time that Kurama turned into Yoko Kurama, a little bit of Yoko Kurama's life force got like residualified onto main Kurama, and so when he burned away 100% of his own life force, there was still a little bit left because he burned away the temp HP from his Yoko Kurama stuff first. Does that make sense? I feel like that makes sense in my brain, so I'll go with it. Bam! We did it. We understand how Kurama is not dead after getting most of his body obliterated. Sick. And then it's just pure joy from all the characters, because fuck yeah, we won, dude. This was an impossible battle. We were not supposed to be able to win this. Obviously we were, but we won, and created a totally new form of weird, creepy Kurama plant. And it's super sparkly. I don't know why it's sparkly. Am I supposed to be falling in love with it? I don't understand why it's sparkling, but that's okay with me. Cool. Okay. First fight. Fucking, we did it. We fully did it. It is did. What's next? Well, we saw that Hiei was getting into the ring, right? So, Hiei versus Gigantic Axe Boy? Probably. That seems like the only thing that seems reasonable. Because it's not going to be Hiei versus Elder Toguro. Elder Toguro is going to have to wait until right before Younger Toguro, right? Probably, I would assume. Okay. Cool. Hiei versus Big Weight. I don't know anything about Bui. I don't know anything about Bui except that he is big. Or he's not even that big. He just manifests really big things and is very heavy. Okay. So that sounds like a sort of a David versus Goliath type of fight, which could be very cool. It's been a while since we've seen Hiei on anything like a back foot, so that could be interesting. I wonder if we'll stick with like a 2 episodes each format. I don't know. Okay. Fucking cool fight. That's what we got over the course of these 2 episodes. It was one really cool fight, and it was really cool. If I missed particular moments that you wanted highlighted out of these fights, throw your comments about that in the comments, and I'll read them. For now, let me go just quickly glance at staff and stuff, and then we'll wrap up. I think this has been a great week. Cool. So we're looking for 56, and it is that one, Shigeru Ueda, directing and not storyboarding, because Akihiro Enomoto did the storyboarding. Okay, cool. 2 names with which we are intimately familiar. Sick. Nasty. Delightful. Okay. Great fight. Kurama fucking won. He's not dead. Karasu is gonzo. He just got his life force drained by this creepy plant. Sick. 1 down, many more to go. This has been Yu Hakusho, episodes 55 and 56. I hope you've enjoyed them as much as I have, and I hope to catch you next week for more. If you want the next one a little bit early, it'll be on Patreon a little bit early. You can check it out in the description. Okay, bye! Peace!